A slight paunch to his belly made Drummond think he was middle-aged, older than usual to serve as gillie and carry messages for his chief, but perhaps his news was too dire to entrust to a younger lad. Torrin finally noticed Drummond and beckoned him in. He didn't seem concerned to have this stranger inside the Lathan keep, so perhaps he knew him. Still, Baltair stood guard at the back of the chamber, massive arms crossed, relaxed but watchful. Drummond knew him well enough to be confident that, though silent, he was alert. And fast. He'd be between his laird and any threat before a man could blink. Drummond gave Baltair a nod as he stepped into the room. The three Lathans could handle any threat, but this man did not appear to offer any. "My son and heir, Drummond," Torrin said to the visitor, then gestured his eldest son to a seat. "Angus is from the village near our Moncrief border. Reivers are raiding their outlying crofts." He gestured to their visitor. "Go on, Angus." Angus nodded to Drummond, then turned his attention back to the Lathan laird before resuming his tale. "It started last year. We drove them away and thought we had ended the trouble. This spring, they came back." "Do you ken who they are? What do they take?" "We havena caught one, so we canna be certain, but they ken the area vera well. Still, I doubt they're any of ours." He rubbed his chin, and Drummond heard the scritch of days-old whiskers. "They dinna take much. A cow, or a couple of sheep at a time. This and that from a garden plot," Angus related, frowning. "Like, as they finish the last, they're only taking what they need to survive. No big raids such as you might expect if they was to run the beasts down to Crieff for the cattle market." Something didn't make sense to Drummond. He glanced at Torrin for permission to speak, then lifted a hand to catch Angus's attention. "So if they're doing nae more, why are ye here?" "Over time, they're taking enough to keep us from getting through the coming winter." A touch of colour suffused his face as he turned back to Torrin. "Men from our village fought with your da and brothers at Flodden Field. Many died. We pay ye rent each year. 'Tis time for ye to earn it." Torrin showed remarkable restraint at Angus's criticism. He crossed his arms, bulging muscles the only sign of his sudden tension. Drummond fought the urge to lean forward, expecting his father to throw Angus out of the solar. Instead, Torrin continued to question their visitor. "You've sought them." "We've searched after each raid and havena found them. I've sent out patrols, but the Reivers have evaded them. Like ghosts they are. They strike at night, silent as a wraith, then disappear into the hills." Torrin frowned. "Yet ye must keep looking for them. What do ye need from us?" Drummond knew his father felt strongly that any crofts or villages in Lathan territory could appeal to him for aid. Based on what Angus described, Drummond feared Lathans would soon spend days, weeks, or even months searching for these raiders. "Men, laird, trackers, men trained to search out, to find those who dinna wish to be found." Drummond bit back a groan as his father's gaze shifted to him. As far as they knew, Drummond was the only one of Torrin and Eliana's children who did not inherit any form of her uncommon talent. Yet he was good at finding things. In the keep, at least. Things people set aside and forgot. Things he noticed. He prided himself on his power of observation. His memory. Those were his strengths, his only powers save his position as heir that could compete with his siblings' special abilities. He'd seen the toll those took, and counted himself lucky to be without them. And he didn't see how his knack for finding a lost brooch or eating knife would apply to searching for Reivers near a village at the edge of Lathan territory. But he had no doubt what his father would say in response to Angus's request. "Drummond, this sounds like a problem ye could solve more quickly than most." His father's voice snatched him back from his wool gathering, and his words, though expected, made Drummond's jaw clench. But he knew better than to argue, certainly not in front of their visitor. He'd have words with his father when they were alone. For now, all he said was, "I'll need men." "You shall have them." Torrin turned back to Angus. "You dinna ken how many raiders have been stealing from ye?" "Nay," Angus opened.